There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at the Knicks. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers, 3 games behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle says of these Knicks, we're building something good here, and I'm glad to be a part of it. We have a collective purpose. There's not another fan base in the league that can match what these Knicks fans will give us if we're taking care of our business. Guys, those fans have waited for a long time.
They have been patient for sure, David. Thank you. And New Year's Day, Greg, it's time to turn the page and look ahead.
And hopefully to better days. A time for renewed hope and renewed commitments, and everybody's an optimist on the first of the year.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in a 2-guard. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the 5 spot. Now here's Randall. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Sabonis. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by New York. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Now, here's LeVert, following the shot by Alec Burks.
2 minutes.
To the inside, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Burks, the pass to Randall. Noel with it. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Randall finds Noel. So here's Burks. Here's the 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Screen by Sabonis. It's rebounded by Barrett. For New York, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Burks. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Brogdon kicks to LeVert. No good that time.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Fournier dishes to Barrett. Burks against Brogdon. Burks can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Noel against LeVert. That shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Now a 6'5" point guard, Malcolm Brogdon, is an elite shooter, but he understands the impact of sharing the ball.
The more everybody can touch the ball, be involved, and score the block, you know, they're going to play harder on defense. They're going to play both ends. So all around, we're going to be a better team.
Well, Greg, as you always say, the ball has energy, and that's essentially what he's describing.
As a role player, even if you're not getting a ton of shots, just being involved in helping create offense can make a difference.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Martin. He's out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. New York trailing. Outside Fournier. Quickly the bounce pass.
2 minutes.
Here's Rose. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
The first free throw is good.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Brogdon hits them both. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Craig with a screen on Rose. And Brogdon, here we go.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
Rose passes to Quickly. Outside Fournier. And too long on the shot. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Martin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Indiana. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup, and he's hard to cover because of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Randall comes in for Toppin. It's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Burks in for Quickly.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Duarte passes to Lamb. Here's Sabonis. Here's Duarte. Randall grabs the board. And here's Burks. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. And the shot goes down. Gibson's got his first basket of the night.
I think this is where Gibson is most effective. A solid interior scorer with a really nice shooting touch.
It's a tie game in New York. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game. Starting to work our way back. We got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
Now turning to our featured game here tonight, the New York Knicks. They're in a close one.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Nerlens Noel is out there with Randall, and it's Burks in at the 1. Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Here's Fournier. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Passes to LeVert. A 3. He's off on that one.
I'll tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Outside Fournier. Puts it up from 15. It doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
And growing up just outside of Paris, Evan Fournier got hooked on the NBA back in 2002, watching that classic Kings-Lakers conference final series.
And Greg, we hear that story from other international players as well. I mean, guys like Evan who grew up in Europe watching NBA basketball. You got to give Adam Silver, and even before him, David Stern, the prior commissioner, a lot of credit for growing the league internationally.
Here's Fournier, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now here's LeVert. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Here's Duarte. He's defended by Randall. Knicks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Randall against Brogdon. Randall, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
LeVert against Barrett. Now here's LeVert. Over Barrett. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
His first personal. Substitution for the Pacers.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
The score.
Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Torrey Craig is out there with Martin. Then it's Turner. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Rose can't hit. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Quickly against Holiday. Pass to Martin. Turner with a screen for Martin. 6 to shoot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Quickly against Lamb. Rose passes to Quickly. And he hits it to tie the game up. Quickly's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Craig. On the wing, Turner, guarded by Robinson. Holiday against Quickly. 1:33 left in the game. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Indiana shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Lamb against Rose. On the wing, Holiday. Turner with a screen for Holiday. Missed inside.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of this game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Timeout, Indiana.
So for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in for Quickly. And it's Burks in for Rose. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Randall. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Randall finds Fournier. Here's Burks. Great D that time from LeVert.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Indiana foul. Malcolm Brogdon. That's his second personal.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Alec Burks. At the line, 2 shots. Timeout, Knicks. All right, Nicky coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And so it's New York with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Domantas Sabonis. That's his second personal. 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Can't get it to fall. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.